start over on it.
Okay.
All right, when I was about 16, and I lived in my father's farm just out here in Lower Coverdale at the end of the Niagara Road. And my brother and I had gone out to the barn like about 8 o'clock at night. And the old, the old barn, it had big doors in the front and it had a little sliding door in that to go in through the barn floor. And then you go down the steps into where the stock was. Anyways, we stepped in the door and the light switch used to be on a great big beam on the very corner of the door. And we kind of went through the little door at the same time and we stopped and paused. And I could see a pinto horse standing in the barn floor.
Okay. It's just lying down.
And it was eating hay and it lifted its head up and looked at us, a brown and white pinto horse in the dark. We could see it. So anyway, we reached over and we turned the light on, and there was no horse there. And he said the same words as me. He said, "That was Don Barry's horse," he said. "Pinto horse from next door." He said, "Standing in the barn floor." We both said the same words, same time. So anyway, we shut the light out to see if we could see it again, if it was white cars were going by. Couldn't see it. So that was fine. We went on. It was about 8, 9 months later. Don Barry, he wanted to sell his horse, so he had sold it to my brother. And on October 20th, I think the year was 68, 67, 68. We got woke up one morning, my mother hollering up the steps and we were banging on the door that the barn's on fire. So this pinto horse, Don Barry had sold it to my brother. It was tied in the barn floor with, there was one and the pinto, and there was 3 racehorses tied in the barn floor. We didn't have room to put them in, so we put them in there. It was a cold night. So anyway, the barn was on fire, and my dad and I, we ran out, and people were gathering. And we opened the barn door up, and my dad went in, and he cut one horse loose. And that horse ran out and tried to run back in, but people kept it out. He went to cut the next horse loose, and the jackknife blade broke off in his knife. We had to close the door.
Oh.
That horse burnt in that barn, the one we seen 9 months before.
Really?
Right in the same place. All them horses died in there.
Oh.
And there was cattle lost, and there was pigs lost.
So it was sort of like it was a premonition of.
Yeah. And
something.
This was like 9 months before.
Yeah.
And he sold him the horse that was out the pasture and brought him in on a cold night. Barn burn.
Did you ever have any other dreams or premonitions, kind of? You said something about hearing music.
Yes, that was right here not that long ago, the last couple of years. Wake up in the middle of the night, and as long as I lay there and I could hear this music playing, I couldn't quite make out what it was, because I'm partially deaf anyway. But as long as I kept my eyes shut and listened to it, it would play. But as soon as I opened my eyes, it would stop. Some of it was like back in the 40s, 50s music. I could tell that. Some of it was like a gospel music. Some of it was modern music. And I've heard this off and on. The last 3 months I haven't heard it, but off and on I will hear it.
Can you relate the type of music to an event or something that's happened? Or
I don't know. I just think it's might be an omen that better days are coming or whatever.
Yeah.
Or there's spiritual stuff, angels, whatever you want to call it, around us, keeping us safe.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So did you ever have any kind of premonition dreams or?
Premonition. No.
Or? Well, not really.
Not really.
No. Okay, well, thanks for the story.
All right.